Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 65 of the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden NFL 21. I know it's been a while, but today we host the 3-1 Carolina Panthers at Ford Field, and more importantly, we have a breakout challenge. It is for running back DeAndre Swift. Swift had a very good game last week, and if he has another good game this week, he has a chance to upgrade to superstar development. He's 3 touchdowns or 150 all-purpose yards. Swift is currently an 80 overall star running back, and we took a chance on him to take a bigger role this year, and so far he has not disappointed in a little bit with bigger workload. You can see his stats currently on our screen. Already got 4 touchdowns on the season, 4.6 yards per attempt. He had 85 yards and a touchdown on the ground against Los Angeles and 84 yards and a touchdown in the air as well. So another big game for him will result in superstar development. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content, as week 6 in the 2022 season is underway. Lions will start off with a football. Cordero Patterson fields it at the goal line, and he fights his way up to about the 30-yard line. That is where Matthew Stafford in this offense will take over. Stafford has passed for a lot of yards so far this season, but he's made some mistakes. 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. You just like to see that TD interception ratio get a little better. So, but he'll start off his day in the shotgun. Swift to his right, 3 wide receiver set. And they'll start off with the handoff to Swift, who bounces off of Jeremy Chin and gets it up to about the 35. Tackle Rick Wagner is injured on the play. He would be okay. 2nd and 4 now. The Lions looking to spread out the Panthers defense. Stafford rolls around the right side of the pocket, fires, and is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin on the right side. And Chin fights his way up to the 34-yard line. And the Panthers offense will have beautiful field position to start their day. And that brings out Teddy Two Gloves, Teddy Bridgewater. 892 yards, 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the season for him. He's done a pretty decent job putting up Teddy Bridgewater numbers, if you're familiar with Teddy's game. First play is handed off to one of the backs in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey. Falls forward for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 now. Bridgewater's going to throw for it. Checks it down left side. There's the tight end, O.J. Howard. And Howard gets away from the defense before getting it inside the 10. Goal to go. A 22-yard scamper. Howard, very fast tight end. The former Buccaneer has made his way now to Charlotte. But 1st and goal for Carolina. Teddy Bridgewater, he wants to move around the pocket, but he's going to be brought down. Deshaun Hand, the former Alabama Crimson Tide, with the sack on Bridgewater. Now 2nd and goal from the 11. McCaffrey to his left. He's going to get the handoff, cuts it back left. Had a big hole right side, but settles for a gain of 3. So now 3rd and goal from the 8. Bridgewater going to take the snap, looking to throw for it. Moves around in the pocket, breaks a tackle, and then dives into the end zone. Touchdown Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater with a rushing score, his 10th career rushing touchdown. And he puts the Panthers up 7-0, so they make the most of Stafford's 7th interception of the season. Lions back with the football. We got a little bit of a ugly play here. There's a throw in the dirt as well as a flag. An eligible man downfield on the RPO. They're going to specifically get Frank Ragnow. That'll make it 1st and 15 now. Underneath center, there's going to be a handoff to Swift, and he has no chance. The former 1st-round pick out of Auburn, Derrick Brown, busts through the line. He's become one of the brightest young defensive tackles in the league. Now 2nd and 18 for Stafford. Throw left side. He's got Galladay, who catches it. Nice catch over the shoulder to about the sticks. 3rd and 1. Trips to Stafford's left. He's going to take a quick shot. He's going to throw it across the middle. It bounces off of the helmet of Tyler Vaughn's. Incomplete. Lions punt. Lions offense looking horrible to start the day. Just out of sync. First play on the Panthers drive. O.J. Howard is actually down in pain on the field, so Howard will have to come off, and Jacob Hollister will come into the game. But Bridgewater with a little bit of a read option, it looks like, gets it out to about midfield. Teddy, not known for his legs, is putting them on display here today. Last time we played Carolina was a couple seasons ago, and Carolina beat us pretty handily in Charlotte. And Bridgewater actually did pretty good on the ground, so not what you usually see out of Bridgewater. He's had a good rushing day against us in the past. We are here on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw right side for the backup tight end Hollister, who will get more snaps due to the Howard injury. 3rd and 2. Lions showing pressure. They're going to bring it, but he gets it off in time Bridgewater with the face of pressure dumps it for McCaffrey. He does what he does best in the receiving game, and that's move the sticks. 1st and 10 now. Bridgewater's going down for a sack. This time it's Trey Flowers bringing down Bridgewater. He's got some happy feet back there in the pocket. Now 2nd and 16 in the pistol formation. He's going to throw for it again. Look to scramble and is brought down again. This time it is the 2nd-year man out of Florida State, Marvin Wilson, the former number 10 overall pick, with the sack, making it now 3rd and 19 for Carolina. Detroit, they're going to bring pressure on 3rd and 19, but he gets it across over the middle. Curtis Samuel wide open and falls for a 1st down. If you're the Detroit defense, you cannot let that happen. Panthers move the sticks now to the 28 of Detroit. Stretch left side. McCaffrey breaks the arm tackle. Has some space. Gets inside the 10. Breaks another tackle before being brought down at the 6. Don't let McCaffrey deceive you. He is a very strong back despite his frame. And now it's goal to go for Carolina from the 6. Handoff back to McCaffrey. Right side. Gets it to about the 2 before being brought down. 2nd and goal. Now they're going to go strong-eyed. 2 tight ends, a fullback, and a running back. It's McCaffrey up the middle, stuffed probably at the inch line by Nate Landman. Now 3rd and goal. Do you go back to McCaffrey? They do. McCaffrey gets the handoff, but he is met and brought down. E.A. Buniwe with the stop at the goal line. But Carolina, they're going to go for it. Now spreading it out. Empty. Bridgewater in the pocket. Left side. Fires. Finds his man for a touchdown. Hollister with the score. And the Panthers gamble on 4th and goal pays off. They jump out to a 14-0 lead. So it's not looking good for Lions early. Here's their next drive. They're at about midfield. Swift gets a handoff right side. Breaks a couple of tackles. Nice run by Swift here. And that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Panthers up 14-0. But Detroit is at least driving. Inside the red zone, 14 of Carolina. 1st and 10. Handoff Swift. Swift right side. Brings it to the 2. Nice running by Swift. He's up to 41 yards on 5 carries. Goal to go now. Swift to Stafford's right. He's going to get the handoff up the middle, stuffed at about the 1 by Trey Boston and company. 2nd and goal now. In the shotgun now. Stafford making a change. Play fake to Swift. Stafford in the pocket. Fires across the middle. Wide open is Patterson, but he can't get both feet down. Big mistake by Detroit. Now 3rd and goal. Stafford wants to throw for it again. And there's a free rusher. The rookie out of Auburn, Owen Popo, brings him down. And Detroit has to settle for a field goal. You got to take advantage of those red zone opportunities. Very next play from scrimmage. Panthers with a 75-yard score on the quick hitter. Curtis Samuel with the touchdown. That's what this Panthers offense brings to the table, and that's what happens when you kick field goals. You can be made pay big, and now it's 21-3, a blowout in Detroit. Can they have any sort of answer? There's a broken up pass on 1st and 10 to kill Roby Coleman in coverage. Now 2nd and 10 for Stafford. Quick step drop across the middle. Galladay's got it. 1st down. Lions out to the 42-yard line. Stafford trying to make the most after his interception earlier. New set of downs now, trying to spread out this Panthers defense. 1st and 10. Stafford's going to roll out to his right. He's got plenty of space to run for it. Has a 1st down. Slides down in front of Shaq Thompson at the 42 of Carolina. Stafford, 15-yard run of his own. Moves the sticks. Now handoff. Swift up the middle. Big hole as the run game has looked pretty well so far in the day. That's now over 50 yards on the ground for Swift. New set of downs. He's going to go right back to Swift up the middle, and he's going to fight his way forward for a quick gain of 5. Now 3rd and 4. Do you run it with Swift again? Oh, they're going to throw for it. Stafford across the middle, wide open. T.J. Hockenson sits down and picks up the 1st down, his first catch of the day. Now it's 2nd and 10. Draw play for Swift. He's going to be brought down quickly. Now out to the 17 inside the red zone, but it's 3rd and 9 for Detroit. Stafford in the pocket, trying to set up a screen for Swift. He gets it, has a little bit of daylight, and does not get to the 1st down marker. He's tackled just shy by Roby Coleman. 4th and inches, and the Lions kick the field goal. Probably not the most popular decision, but they're now down 21-6. And the Panthers will answer with a field goal of their own on their next drive, erasing the 3 that Detroit just scored. So now it's 24-6. Detroit has a little bit of a 2-minute warning opportunity. First play, pass right side. Hawkinson, quick gain before being shoved out of bounds. 2nd and 7 now. Stafford in the pocket. You got a bunch to his right. He's going to find Vaughns across the middle. That's going to get him to the first down marker before being brought down. 1:20 now left to go in the first half. Stafford drops back in the pocket, fires across the middle, looks for Swift, but it's broken up. Nice coverage by Jeremy Chin. 2nd and 10, bunch to Stafford's right once more. He's going to drop back in the pocket, tries to throw it right side. He's got Patterson for a first down before being brought down. They're going to say he didn't get out of bounds, so Detroit will hustle to the line. Less than a minute left to go now. Stafford in the pocket, steps up, fires right side. Hawkinson, nice play to shield the defender. And the Lions will call their first timeout. 2nd and 4 with 51 seconds to go. Trying to set up a screen again for Swift left side. He's got some space, makes a move, tries to get outside. But Jack Thompson chases him down to the 25. Lions go no huddle. Stafford in the pocket. Going to fire deep for the end zone. And Hawkinson cannot bring it in. Nice defense. Now 2nd and 10, 26 seconds to go in the first half. Stafford left side fires, has Galladay. Tackled down at the 10. That'll be 2nd timeout for Detroit. Have one more timeout in 21 seconds to work with. Stafford's going to take a little 5-step drop. Tries to fire across the middle. He's hit as he throws. That's going to fall to the turf. Now 2nd and 10. Underneath center again. He's going to throw for it. Stafford takes his drop. Tries to scramble out right side. He's hit from behind. He's going to fumble as Brian Burns with a strip sack. And that's going to call the last timeout for the Lions. So 11 seconds. You got to be careful here. All you really have is a chance at the end zone. And Stafford's going to take that chance right side for Vaughns, and it's overthrown. 7 seconds to go. Lions will kick the field goal, take a 24-9 deficit into the half. Do they have any answer for this Panthers offense, who has looked nearly unstoppable? Or will the Lions fall to 500? We'll have to find out in the second half. And what else is happening around the league here in week number 6? We're going to start off in Foxborough, where the Patriots host the Chicago Bears, and the Patriots are up 13-7 going into the half. Both Cam Newton and Trey Lance have touchdown passes. Now let's go up a little bit east to East Rutherford as the Jets host the Browns. The Browns lead at half 28-21 in a high-scoring affair, despite Sam Darnold having 3 first-half touchdowns. It is Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb's 2 on the ground that propelled them ahead in one half. How about in the NFC side of things in Atlanta, where the Falcons, who are winless on the season, are up currently on the 1-4 Buccaneers. Matt Ryan only 51 yards in the air, but Gurley has 2 touchdowns on the ground. Can Atlanta find their first win of the season? Back here in our game, Panthers and Teddy Bridgewater starting off with the ball in the second half. Bridgewater has been near perfect in the first half. As here's a quick pass to Hollister, as O.J. Howard will not be returning to this game. 2nd and 3 now from the 32-yard line. Bridgewater taking it in the pocket, going to look to his left, finds Hollister again, and he will move the sticks on back-to-back targets out to the 39-yard line. Now underneath center, 2 tight ends in the game for Carolina. Play fake to McCaffrey. Bridgewater fires right side. He has DJ Moore for a first down. That is actually the first catch of the day against DJ Moore. He's been shadowed by Okuda for most of today. Now 2nd and 10. Shotgun with McCaffrey to Bridgewater's left. They're going to hand off to McCaffrey, who takes it right side. Spins out a defender before being brought down to the 29-yard line. And the Panthers picking up right where they left off in their first drive of the second half. Bridgewater now in the pistol. Quick pass left side. Here is Moore. Spins out a defender inside the 10. And DJ Moore now starting to get going in the second half. It's goal to go again for Carolina. 9:50 to go in the third. Quick pass left side. There is Moore again. That's a nasty collision. But Moore finds the end zone. Touchdown Panthers on his third grab of the drive. Puts them up 31-9 as this one starts to turn into a rout. Detroit didn't have any sort of answer. 2nd and 7, Stafford going to scroll to his left, actually going to take off and run for it. Pick up the first down with his legs on his second carry of the ball game. Now out to the 38, Stafford underneath center, handoff Swift up the middle. Swift's got a crease, and Swift's out past the 40, inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Caught from behind at the 3 by Jackson. But that was a huge run for Swift, 59 yards on the ground. And now at Detroit is set off to score their first touchdown of the day. Is on 1st and goal. Stafford fires across the middle. Kenny Golladay back in the end zone. Touchdown Lions. They finally score a touchdown, and they put themselves 13-15. They will go for 2 to try to make it a 14-point game. Stafford is in the shotgun. Panthers bring a heavy blitz. Has a wide open Swift, but overthrows him on the angle routes. So it is a 16-point lead now for Carolina, as they're going to hand it off to McCaffrey. That's a quick, nice brought down by Romeo Okwara, making it 2nd and 11. Can this Lions defense hold Carolina here? Bridgewater scrambles out to his left, has some space, and is brought down after a gain of about 10 by Tywone Mullen. Now 31, I formation, handoff. McCaffrey left side, spins off of a tackle to the 50, picks up the sticks, continues to drain clock here in the second half. 2nd and 6 now, and now the Panthers will throw for Bridgewater across the middle. Has Hollister, beats Nate Landlin in man coverage. Bridgewater only 2 incompletions here on the day. On 1st and 10, it's a draw play to McCaffrey out to the 30. He's had himself a pretty solid day as well. Bunch now for Bridgewater. Bridgewater throws right side, has Samuel. That's a first down inside 20, and another red zone trip for Carolina. That's his 122nd yards on the day, thanks to that 75-yard touchdown earlier in the day. Now 1st and 10, Bridgewater scrambles to his left, but is sacked. Trey Flowers gets through the line, brings Bridgewater down for a loss of 7. It's now 3rd and 8. Bridgewater making a little bit of adjustments. 5 seconds on the game clock. He's going to try to throw for it here on 3rd down. Checks it down left side. That's not going to get the first. And the Lions force a field goal. Make it 34-15 going into the final quarter of play. Lions will start off the quarter with the football at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 6. Stafford looking to throw here. Drops back in the pocket. Tries to roll to his left, but is brought down. It is the 3rd-year man out of Penn State, Yetur Gross-Matos, with the sack of about 12. Making it now 3rd and 18 for Detroit. Hard conversion here. Stafford, though, is going to stay in the pocket. Deliver a strike down the middle for Tyler Vaughns, which moves the sticks. However, he puts the ball on the ground. Trey Boston levels him as he makes the catch. They're going to rule it a fumble instead. Chin picks it up, takes it to the 49, and a great play took a turn for the worse as now the Panthers have the ball at about midfield. A couple of McCaffrey's run later make it 3rd and 6. Motion inside Samuel. They're going to try to throw for it here. Bridgewater's actually going to take off with the legs inside the 30. And just like he's done for most of the game, Bridgewater continues to move the chains. 7 for 66, 67 on the ground for him. Now 2nd and 3, Bridgewater. Handoff, McCaffrey continued to drain clock. He actually fights through a couple of defenders to the 10-yard line, making it goal to go once more for Carolina. Probably heard that a lot today. Actually going to throw for it on goal to go. Empty set, left side. Nice defense. Breaks up the first down pass. 2nd and goal now. 2 tight ends in the game for Carolina. They're going to go back to McCaffrey, who has a small crease right side. Gets to about the 6. Making it now 3rd and goal. Bridgewater, a little bit of motion at the line. He's going to throw for it. Bridgewater starts to scramble inside. Breaks a tackle into the end zone. Touchdown Panthers. Bridgewater's 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Extends the lead. It's now 40-15 pending the extra points. The extra point is up and good. That is a 26 lead here for the Panthers. As we're going to speed forward here in the 4th quarter. 4th and 8 for Detroit. Looking to find the end zone again. Stafford in the pocket. Throws right side. Golladay beats his man in coverage and scores his 2nd reception touchdown of the day. That kind of tightens the gap a little bit. It's 41-22 Carolina. And that is actually how this game will end. A blowout here at Ford Field. Panthers dominate in all facets of the game as they move to 4-1 on the season. And the Detroit Lions drop to 3-3 on the season. Bridgewater 21 for 23 through the air. Absolutely beautiful day for him. Overall, just a tough day for the Lions. That interception early hurt us. Just kind of put us behind the 8 ball the rest of the day. And it was just hard to look for. to a comeback. But if there was a positive on the day, we'll get to it actually in a second. We have a couple of upgrades. Almost jumped the gun. Tyler Vaughn gets an upgrade +3 to the deep route. His route running is really coming along. His hands are starting to come along as well. Trey Ragus gets an upgrade as well. The star development running back out of Louisiana. Like to get him maybe involved more in the offense. And lastly, we got an upgrade for Mac McCain III. The second-year player out of NCAT gets a +2 to his man coverage. He is a depth corner. But back to our good news. The breakout chance for DeAndre Swift. If you look at the stat line, we got it. DeAndre Swift had 160 all-purpose yards, beats the 150 threshold. And now DeAndre Swift is superstar development. That is huge for our offense and for his development. At 23 years old, he's still got plenty of time to grow and become a dominant player. When we take a look at his ability, his first one is recuperation. Players with this ability will recover from the effects of fatigue and increase rates. Not the most ball carrier skill ability, but that development trait will help his experience as we get an upgrade for him in the power back. Excited to see what DeAndre Swift can now do, as he will get even more opportunities in the game. We also find out the depth trait of our first round rookie, number 6 overall pick, Kyle Hamilton. Has star development. With the number 6 overall pick, I would have liked for him to have superstar, but we'll settle for star nonetheless. Looking at week 6 game, starting off in Atlanta, the Falcons in overtime pick up their first win of the season. Matt Ryan, 278 and a touchdown, so not really all up to him. Mostly on the ground. 112 and 2 scores for Gurley, and Quadre Allison found the end zone. But the Atlanta Falcons are no longer in the winless column, and Tom Brady and the Buccaneers continue to struggle as that experiment is dwindling in Tampa Bay. More on them in a second, however. Second game, the Broncos go into Kansas City and win 21-16. Very big upset against the defending Super Bowl champions. 2 touchdowns for Drew Lock, 2 interceptions for Pat Mahomes. You would have thought it would have been the other way around in the stat line, but big win for Denver as they pick up a crucial win in the AFC West. And then the last game we will take a look at is a matchup against who we play next week. The Minnesota Vikings. They drop to the Philadelphia Eagles 27-21, and the Vikings are winless on the season. Kirk Cousins had a very good day, but it just wasn't enough. And this is huge for the Vikings because they're winless. They could have the number 1 pick, but remember, they traded that number 1 pick to Tampa Bay. And with Tom Brady getting older, Tampa Bay is in position to take their quarterback in the future right as Brady retires. That's not a bad set if you're looking to rebuild in Tampa Bay. Here are your players of the week. Panthers sweep it in the NFC and the AFC. Nick Chubb's had a phenomenal game. 1 receiving touchdown, 3 rushing touchdowns, 150 on the ground. And A.J. Boye had a pick 6 to help Denver beat Kansas City. Also around the league, Tim Tebow is signed with an NFL team at the age of 35. He is signed with the Las Vegas Raiders as a depth tight end. He has no chance of making any sort of impact for Las Vegas. But if anybody's going to take a shot on Tim Tebow, it's going to be John Gruden. Next week, the Detroit Lions travel to face the Minnesota Vikings, who sit 0-5 on season. If you remember, a couple weeks back, we beat Minnesota in a game that we should have won and then had no business winning before a stupid interception by Kirk Cousins as we beat them 30-27 back in week number 4. We're hoping to duplicate that against them next time out, but sorry we took a pretty big L in this one. Hopefully we can get back in the win column and not drop below 500 against a winless Minnesota team. That would be embarrassing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.